Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to Fallout 4, The Flaming Chef. This challenge is where I can only use fire-based weapons to defeat enemies. These are the Molotov cocktails, the Flamer, and the Shish Kebab. And in addition to that, I'm not permitted to consume any chems or food items or anything like that unless I have crafted it myself, but I am permitted to get the components from anywhere like the hub flour and so on, and that rule does not include any alcohol items, which I don't currently have, and it also doesn't include purified water. So yeah, you'll see that I have a perk point to spend, but I actually have it in my build to leave this until level 17 because at level 17, 2 perks are unlocked, Lone Wanderer 2 and Science 2. So that's where I'll be getting that. So yeah, previous episode was basically doing the glowing sea. Take that. Lovely. Okay, I have 1400 fuel left. I also don't want to go into there because that's not a good place to be. In that parking lot there's actually a bunch of mine rats. I previously thought that the only one was in USAF Olivia, but there's actually some in there as well. Alright. Wait, no, that's a toothbrush. So I've been picking up the odd piece of adhesive on the off. Here we go. Yeah, I've been picking up the odd piece of adhesive, not adhesive, antiseptic, on the off chance that I what's in this bin? Oh, yeah, on the off chance that I end up at the level where I can build stim packs.
Enforcers on the second floor. Kill on site. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Okay. Ow. You look a little bit crispy there. I'm not doing so well in terms of health. But where's the other? There's supposed to be 2 here. Okay, well I'll... Yeah, so noodle cups would be good in this situation. fed. And then it takes a bit of time to realize that I'm properly fed. Sure. Although I suppose the extra energy of this would not be that useful for me. Okay. Give me your loot. And it's a little disconcerting being at like 75% health. Like peaking at 75%. I'm good to go about now.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Okay, that would appear to be the turret that was looking at me. But that makes me wonder where the other thing was. Ah, whiskey and vodka. Lovely. Yeah, wasn't there supposed to be a second enemy? That's good. Do you want more glass? Probably not. Okay. How much jet do I have? I actually have a decent amount. That's on right. Oh, maybe she just died.
Report to the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Really? There we go, that was weird. Okay, ooh, another Molotov. So if I'm not yet found...
That's it.
No. Oh, soap. If I'm not yet found, I can use a Molotov to very good effect. The trouble is, if I do get found, then a Molotov is probably going to hurt me more than it will hurt anything else. Oh shit. Get roasted! I mean, there's still somebody... Or is it those guys? Acrobat's radar right leg. Is that even worth no. Ah, still dudes over there. I'll fall back and I'll... Yeah, not foot it up. So that's... I could use this to heal actually. Since I have a lot more water than food, this actually makes a lot better of a healing item. So let's do 2 of those. Now this will be very slow, but... No, you won't! But I think also for the next part, because there's a bunch of dudes there, I'll want to have some jets. Just to make things a little bit better to do. Nothing in the desk, that's okay. So in terms of ammo use, I'm not doing that well, but I mean, like, any progress made here is actually like persistent. Yeah, is there anybody else? Yes, there's that person. I better fall back. So I can basically deal with 2 enemies. Now I know from last time, those guys don't really follow me very much. Let's also have another one of these, actually another 2. I mean, it also might... What do you mean you're on me? Maybe they're able to see me from somewhere.
Really pissing me off.
Oh. Why am I hearing a gunner right next to me? Maybe he's above. Oh yes, very much so. Very much screwed in the old screwage department. Sure, may as well pick up those things. It would seem like that guy is still crispy. Still quite crispy. Okay. Nothing in the trash bin. Somebody flashing money for some reason. That'll do. Yeah, it would seem that he's the one that was making me be all in caution and stuff. Ooh. Oh yeah, so now that I've visited the place, these technical documents spawn. Or as I call them, tech docs. Because sometimes you just gotta make up a quick word. Okay. Before I continue on, let's look through here. Nothing there. Now I feel like very shortly it's in my best interest to save. I've got some goodies here. That, a hot plate. Nothing in here. There's a dinner fork, but what am I going to do with the dinner fork aside from melt it down? Also, did I level up again? No. Close-ish, but no. Now this is one place where I don't want to be doing a Molotov. Or maybe I do. If I'm going to do a Molotov there, I should probably save first. And if I'm going to save, I should have... I mean, ideally... Holy shit. Do you mind? I mean, actually that's pretty beneficial to be missiling nothing, but still, do you mind? No, I'm gonna run because I may as well. Oh, there you are. Get roasted. Yeah, I thought there was another gunner that just was weirdly weird. Now, am I still going to be in danger here? Because there should only be two. That was faint. While I'm waiting, let's do one of those. Oh shit. Or I can run. That works too. I wasn't expecting her to follow me that far, but something is telling me that she's going to be following me quite a bit further away. I need to Pip-Boy as soon as I load in. This is also going to take quite a while because the game is trying to run. Okay, so she's still shooting. She Molotoved. And hidden. There we go. Okay. Right, so this is a good time to leave the all power armor. Which one's that? That's okay. They're basically the same. Right. Let's put you in. So now that I've saved, if I use a Molotov on a gunner, and then for whatever reason the game decides that all of a sudden there's some collision in the way, and it blows up in my face and I get killed, it won't be as bad. Do I want a magnifying glass? Probably not. But yeah. Now as for the Corso himself, it's not gonna be that difficult to deal with him, I don't think, because probably for the same reason as the other guy, as the for the same reason as Kellogg, because I can open with a Molotov. Out of my way. Oh, that was a turret. Hopefully. Okay, turret is live. But it would seem that by sleeping I've taken everybody else to their original positions. Get roasted, okay. Ow. Now in this position I don't want to be Molotoving, because not only is a risk of the Molotov clipping into, say, the pane of the door or window or whatever, because Molotovs have hitboxes larger than themselves. I better do this somewhat quickly. It's a good thing that now that we are of somewhat high int. Oh, lovely. Yeah, now there's quite a few of these password removing things. Well, 4. But that should be good. That should be enough to get us started. Speak. Check table. Still robot ideal. Honor squad. And feral. So for the starting word, S is the most common. Starting letter. E is pretty common in the middle. K is the most common in the end. Or K, L and other things, but let's start with speak. Likeness 2. S-P-E-A-K, 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 S-P-E-A-K. So it's either check, ideal, or squad. Check. It must be squad. And now we run. And we run because one of those guys has a missile launcher. Are they still? Oh, yep. They're still over there. A laser pistol at that angle probably isn't going to actually hit me, but how far can I get back into hidden? I'm not fucked. I'm fine. And I am aware that my power armor is making a lot of noise, making perhaps this very, like the sneaking here, very difficult or very not effective. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably wasting time. I could also try jetting my way through it all. Although if he shoots all his missiles, that's really good. Out of my way.
You lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Don't need to do that. Honestly, jet fuel is useful more for grinding XP than for actually more useful for grinding XP than for anything else. Okay, nobody's coming from that direction. Oof, fuck. I think that's time for one of these babies. But that was a close hit, and it did like 30 to 40% damage. There's still going to be dudes coming from that end, but if Missile Man takes a while, I can get crispy. Okay. Any more missiles, buddy? Maybe not. That might be a good sign. Oh, the turret must be the one in the room above. Okay. Oop, let's not get stuck by that. So there's around 5 enemies in this section, and about 3 of them have died. 2 of them were around where the bridge was. So that's, I'd say, a good sign. Well, let's... There we go. Don't need any of those. There's some glue, lovely.
Got it.
Okay. How much reserve? A decent amount. Alright. I think it was... Oh! Oh! Okay. I see now. So now I'm guaranteed that there's no more missiles that can be shot at me. Because this guy had the missile launcher. And then when he ran out, he would have ran back and...
Who's there? What?
I think there's one more. Anybody else? Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, more dudes. Okay, so now we're at level 17. Let me just show which perks. That's Science 1 and Lone Wanderer 2. I mean, Science 2 and Lone Wanderer 2. And now we're in Caution. I don't need those missiles. I don't want to try. I don't want to try that. And the Nuka-Cola, I should remember I can't use. It's a good thing that all Nuka-Colas have about the same name. And that means that by having the same name, they get clustered in the inventory. It's also very convenient that the guy who ran out of missiles in his missile launcher, or maybe her missile launcher, never realized that there was missiles in the box, but also a missile here. right there. There's like 2 missiles stacked on top of each other, apparently. Some of those. Okay. Some aluminium here. There might be
Fall back to
probably none there.
position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
Ooh. Oh shit, leg man. Time for a psycho jet. Ghoul Slayer's board. Yeah, no. But that was a close one. Right. So between here and the Corsa, there's only about also it occurs to me I can head back and build a psycho jet. I should probably do that before it's... No, I'll do them on the way back.
Courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Okay. Disarm. Grab the grenade. I think for the last room of people, I'll hack the terminal. Where's the... Ah, it's up there. Okay. So I'll hack this, disable the turret, and then leave. Let's see. Oh, there's another. One of these removey boys. Oh. Okay, that's all of them. Right. So our options are clues, drink, mines, plays, fight, towns, Frank, snuck, lists, begin, and then Brunt. Okay, so there's 2 F words, 2 B words, every other first letter appears once. At the end, there's 2, 3, 4, 5 with S. All with unique first letters. 1, 2, 3 with K and 2 with T. Let's do Frank, I guess. Arcanist 0. So we know it's not any of the F words or the K end words. F-R-A-N-K, 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 not place, F-R-A-N-K, 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 F-R-A-N-K. Okay. Let's do... begin.
That's it.
Shit. And now we run. Oh, door's still closed. That gives us enough time to grab this stuff. Come on. Give me the thing. There we go.
Nice.
Some grenades, that's good for selling. So yeah, in this cell there's 3 enemies left, unless the same thing happens in this as happened in the previous challenge where one of them decided to randomly spawn for shits and giggles and fun to be had. Okay. No, I'm not. Probably don't want to try making that jump. Not because it'll hurt me or anything, but because I probably wouldn't be able to make it. Any goodies I missed here? Just the coffee cup, I guess. Are they still following me? Excuse me.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
He sounds a little close though. In that case, I'll do it on the way up rather on the way up after saving rather than do it right there. Okay. I also had a very slight concern about my fusion cores possibly not lasting this long, but it would seem it has lasted this long and is going to last for the entire dungeon. So right as I'm about to sleep, I'm tired. You'd think that would be convenient, but in actual fact, what I'm about to do, sleeping for 1 hour, doesn't actually help with tiredness. Or I guess it sort of does, but Also, that save, despite... Yeah, generally... generally, where your sneak state, like hidden, caution, or danger, generally that doesn't affect the effectiveness of the saving mechanic. The only time where I've seen the game save but have that save actually not gone through and actually been an actual save was when I was doing handcuffs. Somebody here was into some weird stuff. Or they were a cop, either or. But anyway. What was I talking about? I don't remember. So yeah, we just gotta head back. Oh, I was talking about the saving mechanic, right, yeah. So, in my melee only run, I went into the... Oh. Yoink. I went in there and then there was a... What was it? It was a... Give me all of those goodies. Thank you very much. Yeah, there was a trapped container. I activated it and then immediately went into my Pip-Boy. Oops, I forgot to do the thing. Let me X my power armor. Okay. Yeah, here it is. So it was one of these, and then one of those. I could make some Molotovs if I want to. I probably don't, though. Alright. Yoink. Yeah, so it will seem that I got back into Hidden by doing the crafting. Okay. Ooh, coffee cups. Sweet. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so I was in the Pip-Boy, the trap had just gone off, and I think I was thinking that there was probably little way of getting out of that situation. I think I tried using a jet, like I popped a jet and then at that point I left the thing and then Aha. Okay. So now all I have to do is get up the stairways. Got Mentats over there. Yeah, get up the stairways. Molotov, Pip-Boy, Psycho Jet, some other aid items, and then I don't believe you are. Oh God, please no. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. While I'm getting there, let's pop one of those.
Who's been following?
Get a little closer.
Come here.
Okay. Now, Psycho Jet. That sure. Let's eat one of those. And whoopsie. He got just a little bit crispy there. Sorry guy, I accidentally crispified your friend. Any words?
Please, don't hurt me.
Okay. Give me that and those. Alright. There we go. Yes, yes, you're welcome. I'm here for all this money and glue. That's the reason why I let you out. How much reserve? Oh, with that much reserve, I could probably carry the mini nuke and yeah, okay. Now, do I want to head towards... Oh yeah, I think I want to head towards Bunker Hill. It's a convenient point before the railroad. And it's also got a lot of people there, so... if I'm chased, they'll help me defeat everybody. So you have a 308 round. I wonder if I can make it onto that thing. Whee! Ooh. Yes and no. Can I stand on this? I can. But it doesn't get me anywhere. Okay. Let's go a slightly strategic way, which is this way. There's relatively few. Oh shit. That almost sounded like a mine rat. Oh shit, and there's super mutants. Goopy bits around here. A legendary Mirelurk. Sure, I'll give you a go. Wow. That was not worth it. I think this way also gets me to the place. I mean, to be perfectly honest, when it comes to legendary enemies, I don't know what I'm expecting. Right, and I don't mean that in the terms of I don't know what I'll get, but more along the lines of I don't know what I'll is there a dude here? There's no dude. In fact, you'll see that there's barely anybody here. Where is everybody? You're here?
Need a place to stay?
Are they all out fighting some eldritch monster? Nope, it would seem they're all asleep. That, I suppose, works as well. So let me just drop off my power armor over here. Yoink that. I know I'm over encumbered, but...
Need a place to stay? Grab it before some...
Uh-huh. I'll take it.
No gunfire.
Okay. Hopefully I can sleep until daytime. Otherwise, it'll be a little bit boned. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Ooh. Okay, let's do one more. I suppose that's probably the way to do it. Have it be like actual daytime. Yes, so Mr. Bar guy is there. I'm out by that much. I may as well drop this and drag it with me. Alright, anybody here? Nope, just Deb. Okay. Yeah.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You got the
Uh-huh.
Alright, any goodies to buy from you? I should probably remember to fill up some bottles. Will give me some of those. see. Can give you those things. Stealth boys you can have. Give you those. Alright. I've already got one of these. At least I hope I do. Got plenty of gold by the current point in time. Do we want any of the ceramic? Fiberglass? No. Yeah, that's good. The telephone, that's quite good. I probably don't need the nuclear material that much. None of that matters. So let's take back these. Okay. Give you 4. Bingo. And we can move around. Lovely. Right, now we've got this guy. He sells stuff. He should also have enough caps to buy the rest of my
Let's
bullets.
see what you have.
Make it snap.
Yeah, so I can get that off of him. Squirrel bits. Tarberry? Nah. Right. But also there's yeah. Those 3. And these I can get more money for them if I sell them to somebody else. I mean, if I give them to the person rather than... Okay. Now I want to save one last time. I guess this is really going to crank down my tiredness, but that's just on the off chance that somebody steals. Like if I put this in and somebody steals it. Just something that I have to be aware of. Okay. Now, the next part is actually visiting the railroad. I wonder how the railroad was supposed to meet the other people there without the ghouls. I mean, with the ghouls. Because I go in basically through the front door. And the back door is closed. So did they previously have the protocol of after somebody killed all the ghouls and did all that, they then like put more ghouls in there once the person is like now uses the back way? Like, is that how they do it? And then when I come along, they're so inspired by me, or so impressed with me or whatever, that they just forget to replace the ghouls. Like, it's... Ooh. Lovely. What? Oh. That would be good if I could wear it. I think there's another dude in here somewhere, so I wanna kill that guy so that I don't get surprised by him. Yeah, it might sound like a waste. Have I awakened the downstairs guy? I mean, maybe. Yes, it would seem so. Or maybe he was hiding up there. I have no clue. Any goodies? Sure. But that guy had the better goodies. You look a little bit crispy there, buddy. Just a teeny bit crispy. I think there's two more dudes. Is there? It would seem that's it. Okay. Right.
It spins. So it starts with R.
O A D. Now I could just kill these railroady people immediately, but it would actually be more effective to be a high level for it.
To arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions.
Okay.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the flaming chef.
Why don't you tell me?
You wanted to see
Oh.
I followed the Freedom Trail.
if that's true. Who told you how?
Well, Carl held me out of a jam.
Helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with a lead.
This will go a lot better if you.
Uh-huh. I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I see. Last question. Why are you here?
Let's say, hypothetically, I've come into possession of a Courser chip. Would you be able to help?
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see you.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually...
Yeah, what else did I do, Deacon?
Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal.
I owe you an apology. I'm Desdemona.
Oh, I guess it was just the Corsa thingy. Diplomatic.
Hopefully we can work something.
What you're asking...
Uh-huh.
Des, we...
That violates our...
To hell with...
We're letting you into our headquarters.
Uh-huh.
Lovely.
Don't try anything, stranger.
You having fun yet?
Yes, Deacon. So yeah, if I wanted to, I could use this as an opportunity to kill all these railroady people. Problem is though,
Hell yeah.
firstly give me that. Problem is, I probably don't have enough ammunition for it.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser.
Yes, I do.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages. There's more going on than you know.
Right.
Trust me.
Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Okay.
Fine. It's yours.
All right.
What's a chip? Let's have the circuit analyzer take a peek.
Oh, these are perfectly takeable. Yoink.
We're in.
Did he just pick up that rubbish? I think he did pick up the rubbish.
Try anything, stranger.
Oh, man, don't
What are my stats?
crash.
Oh yeah, let's not have weakness.
I can
Hey,
patch
you.
up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Sure.
Patch me up, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
I'm feeling sick.
All right, let's try.
So let's do the reds and then the other thing. While they're busy doing their thing. And
And that's that.
health.
Pretty beat up.
Huh? You look fine, but oh,
That's going to need to be set in place. So let me stick you with this needle. Right through the plates of your power armor.
any other complaints?
No.
Don't try anything strange.
Come on. Show me that smart face. Come on. Then we got it. We got the code.
Oh.
The holotape for ya.
Good work.
So yeah, that's all that. Oh yeah, I would have had to remove this to be. And I'm over encumbered. But how? Actually, if I do this. Nope, I'm still over encumbered. Oh, if I. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What else? Cooking.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
One of those, one of those. Okay. And nothing else. There's nothing in here. Yeah, that's all marked as steal, and I don't want to steal anything in front of a murder machine.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
Okay, Mr. Agent. Now, despite not being part of the railroad, I can sleep in that specific mattress. So I'll do so for 1 hour. Now that I'm hidden, did they not mind? They didn't, but now I can't carry. I'm gonna drop one of these.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
I didn't,
Don't try anything.
because nobody saw me try it. Okay, gonna put this in, and then be on my way. I'm on my way. Right, so next place I want to get to is Hangman's Alley.
We're going to be dealing with each other. I need to make sure that we're on the
Oh yeah, let's also do this for the XP.
same right?
Yeah, I've heard rumors.
I've heard rumors.
They are synthetic. The Institute.
Go on.
So we see.
Uh-huh.
I have a question.
Once I played.
Well said. Someone with yours, but right now, and in turn,
Deacon hit.
Excuse me.
Oh no, actually I don't need to talk to him. Hey! So level 18. Yeah, that's Action Boy 2. That'll be very good for the Glowing Sea. Very good indeed. But we don't really need to worry about tradecraft. And the reason why is because we just don't. To be honest, it isn't all that useful to us. Like, we would get some sellables out of it. Like the gun that you get, a lot of bullets, the magazine. But since I'm not doing the ending, and I don't, and this challenge isn't that XP bound or that level bound. Like, sure, it helps to be a higher level, but on the other hand, a character like what's it called? Like in Cry Later Only. When I did that, are there ghouls going to be chasing me? Not quite. Yeah, so when I did Cry Later Only, the ability to kill enemies was bound behind the perk Locksmith 3 in order to actually pick the lock. What the heck is that car doing there? And why do I get the feeling that that is a death car? Car of death! Yeah, so anyway, in Cry Later Only, before I could kill anything and thus do the quests that require that, I had to get to level 18. Right, but so, in some challenges, like for example, in a challenge where where my character is a lot weaker than this, like say for example, the Mysterious Stranger who was running around with basically no armor. Like basically. I think by the time he was at Mass Fusion, he had like 30. Whereas right now I have like 1,000. Yeah, I have 1,400 ballistic protection and 1,000 of the others. Which is pretty good. Oh, I can also do the database and calibrated stuff. So I'll be able to carry a lot more around. So I think all that stuff is actually... Yeah, the resources is at the Prid one for that. But at the same time it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be lugging around lots of stuff between here and then. No hay. No what? No her. Nothing in the mailbox. So also, how well is my power armor doing? It's doing okay. But also not that well. I reckon it could maybe survive a glowing sea trip. So give me that. Okay.
You hear about that farm run by Isn't that something?
Give me the razor grain. It was saying that they're still putting in the mute fruit. That's okay, there should be more corn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I planted the corn.
Farming's as honest work gets.
The corn over here. Yeah, I reckon I can probably...
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
If I do that...
Huh?
And then grab some potatoes. That wasn't wanted. Nope.
Got a dangerous look about you.
Okay,
Crops been growing pretty good lately.
so we'll make some of that.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word, brother, across the continent.
Now, which of these resources do I want to bring with me? So one thing is I do... I do want to have as much as possible, as much water,
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
because water makes adhesive, which makes
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
yeah, water makes adhesive ish. Alright, now which resources do I want to bring with me? Some of these. Bring the acid, but not the Abraxo. Let's see. Duct tape, glue, plastic, some of that. Yeah, let's bring that. It's probably worth breaking down. That's worth taking. Oil can, oil canister, duct tape pack, plastic, nuclear material. So the bone itself is 1 for 1. So bone items tend to not be worth scrapping. Like that's £1 apparently. Though I feel like a rib cage and pelvis should weigh more than £1. And some of these are like a lot of bone, but like a little bit of mass. I don't think I need any springs. Tough brush. Okay, let's see how much capacity you have.
Dance? Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
I just want to trade a few things.
Very well. Help yourself.
All right. So let's see how much of the items that are not worth scrapping. Yeah, so you can't carry any more. 3, 4, 5. I want to leave 1 bioscanner. And so the reason why okay, so circuitry is mainly for building psycho, that's for power armor stuff, that's for Molotovs, that's for crafting generators and so on. The bottles, even though they have ingredients, let's leave 1 circuit board and scrap the rest. Power relay coil. So everything that I'm picking up is stuff that's such that the scrap contained will weigh less. Like here the scrap would weigh more because the item is 0.2 but the scrap is 0.3. I mean that it would be no difference. Okay. With the Brotherhood behind us, we will never fall! Except all those times that we fell. So let's not scrap the bottles. Yeah, that's worth scrapping. Gold watch is probably worth keeping as is. The oil can probably actually isn't worth scrapping. That definitely is. Okay. So now he'll have one bioscanner, one military circuit board, one and one high-powered magnet. I reckon all of this stuff should be able to fit inside his inventory now. That's another stinger. And that looks like all of it. Okay.
You know what I call
Give me the acid, those, that. The asbestos, I don't think I need. Give me that. That, sure. I forgot to scrap that. Oh well. Screws are good. Probably don't need any silver or springs or steel. Okay. Let's see how much of this you can carry now.
Paladin Dance. Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
No, I'm here to give you more junk.
I just want to trade a few things. Very well.
Okay. So here's the bioscanner, the circuit board. I'm going to shove a other thing into his inventory in a minute. Yeah, the high-powered magnet. Yeah, so he can carry all that. And he still has some capacity left. Let's fill up the bottles. We have about 5 to fill. Not even Diamond City? No. Diamond City does not exist. But it's right over there. It doesn't exist. Do I want to carry resources for building more? Now I'm weary. Lovely. That'll be fine. Corn is the main limiting factor. And since there's no corn at the place, probably not worth like messing around with it, with trying to spread crops. And I don't think I have any sellables. Do I have any bobbleheads? No. I have a tiny bit of ammo, but that's
Plenty of cover around here.
not as much. Okay. How much reserve do I have this moment? 225. Is that lowered by this? Yes. So I'll do a full sleep and then I'll sort out the toolbox of doom. There might be resources in the toolbox of doom that I want to bring with me. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. Ah, there's one corn. You know, if I'm going to have anybody bring these items with me, I probably don't want it to be Dance. Right? I'm probably better off if it's dog meat. So I'm going to get dog meat.
Mind if we swap some things around, dog meat?
Yes, I'll take that off you. You can take those corn. Do I have razor grain? Yes, I'll give you all but 2 of those. All but 2, I said. That. You can have that. Right, whereas if I were to give Dance this stuff, he would be using these items occasionally. Stim pack. Oh, that's all he can carry, isn't it? That'll be fine. So you go to Boston Airport. Right. Dance. Mr. Dancy.
Yeah.
Swap time.
Paladin.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
I just want to trade a few things.
Very well.
And by mission, I mean let's swap some things until until you have a lot of difficulty walking around. That's what I mean. Oh, I have a thing. Okay. Right. So I have enough fusion cores, basically. Yeah, so I'll fill you up with junk. You can take those, whiskey, and wine. Okay. And he has room to spare. That is impressive. But I am going to have you go to your place now. Unite with your people, Dance.
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
Okay. Well, has already vanished to his new location, it would seem. And Dogmeat is thinking about it. Let's do one more save. And I'll take my power armor over to Diamond City. So 7 hours should do it. Until 8 AM when the shop's open. And then based on the resources I need to repair this, 36, okay. Yeah, based on the resources I need, I'll decide whether or not to repair this power armor. But one thing I do want to get... Actually, what quests? Oh, that's not a thing I want. Okay. We don't need to do no tradecraft. So yeah, now, if I can repair my power armor cheaply, then I'll consider it. And I'll probably do the...
Hey, at least it's honest.
I'll do the torso and head first, then the legs, then the arms.
Don't worry, you're safe in this sense.
There's nobody hanging around waiting to be sold with or bartered with. Okay. For a moment I thought I got the wrong glitch. And that's a glitch where sometimes you find yourself completely unable to run. Generally happens in Diamond City. Alright. Give me the core. Okay. Did I have stuff in my inventory? No, it must be in here. That is pretty convenient. Okay, torso first. Yeah, then I like the steel. I also don't have much aluminium. So let's see how cheap I can get that stuff. Steel, plastic, aluminium.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what we got.
Lovely. So I'll give you those, and that. Okay. Cheap steel is our main like that. That's 1 steel for 2. But that's like 1 steel for 61, so that's not worth getting. Steel. So that's 1 steel for 10. 1 steel for 15. 1 for 12. That's 1 for 7. Divided by 250. It's also 1 for 7. That's an aluminium. If I just buy this and then keep it in there. Nah. Okay, I'll just buy everything with steel in it, I suppose. Except for that, because that's expensive. Steel, aluminium, and plastic. Let's see. I mean that's 176. With maxed out charisma, you can get a shipment of plastic for like, yeah, I'll call that a good. Okay. Right now, 73.61. 66.99. So that's the one. Oh, I want 2 more.
If you're hungry, you can grab a quick bite of power noodles.
Actually, I know where I can find some. Actually, there's 2 places where I might be able to find some. There might be some in here that I haven't picked up yet. But also to the left, there's another interior with items that I can. Yes.
Always a trail to be followed.
Good to be back in Diamond City.
See, glass, plastic. Probably isn't. I probably would have already picked up.
This place has a kind of song to it. You listen, you can hear people's lives and problems as they rush on by.
Lovely. Yeah, so while there's plastic and other stuff, there isn't any aluminium here. So I can do the 1, but that's it. But maybe in here there's some goodies. Like this greenhouse has items that I can just grab. Also just steel. It would seem no aluminium in here though. I mean there's mute fruit and potatoes, but other than that, yeah, there's also stuff inside the Kellogg's place, but either there isn't any aluminium there, or right leg, and then almost certainly the left one. Oh. Do I want to do left leg or right arm? Left leg. Oh. Okay.
Cares about you, all your medicinal needs.
So it was only steel that I was missing in there. I'll call that good though. I'll leave all this stuff in here. Except for the glue and the oil. And the antiseptic and the acid. I'll just carry that wherever I'm going. So that's it for here. Except it isn't. I do want to buy ammo.
Old Diamond City, right? You again. All right, got one.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything.
Okay.
If you're looking to keep your load light,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
He also, funnily enough, doesn't. Yeah, even now he still doesn't sell flamers. So I suppose it is good that he Right, let's stick that one in there. And then get in. Okay. So this is a decent bit of ammo. It's not a lot though. And if it's all 100, no, if it's all one each, I can get like 800 more, which would be a decent amount. Here we are. Now on the trek through the Glowing Sea itself, we might end up making a loss. Like if we end up needing to attack anything, then we'll probably lose out. Also, there's nothing here, which is good to see. It's a very foggy situation. Actually, that's the crispy stuff. The crispy stuff can't be picked up because it's already cooked and can't be like double cooked or anything like that. Okay, wait, is there anything in this? Oh, hello. A single bit of pre-war money. Okay. Right, there's an albino rad stag over there. But why does it vaguely look like an elephant? Like there's an elephant over there. Ooh. Do I dare? I do. I do dare. I dare do. I do dare. I do dare do that. Okay, time to run. We can run. And also, the reason why I'm avoiding this area is because of the landmines that are around here. Normally there are two ways that I deal with landmines. I can either get sneak 3 and thus never actually trigger them, or I can shoot them from a distance, right? Like with a pistol or something. Okay, nothing there. It's also not get all asphyxiating. Because drowning, that causes side effects. Like, you know, death. And also death. And it is said that people who drown are a lot more magnetizable to the Grim Reaper or something like that. I lost the trail of funniness while saying that. Am I being... No, okay. Somerville Place is right ahead. And it's also the place where I want to get to immediately. Oh, there's more corn here. That's right. Yeah, because this is a corn settlement that just grows corn. No, you don't. But I'll grab your corn for free though. So it'd totally make sense if
we could really use your help.
It'd make sense if the crops in a settlement were marked as red, like as taking this is theft. Let's do full sleep, and then full sleep and then run through. Yeah, so it'd be interesting if that stuff was marked red, unless you were like allied with the settlement. Benefits of Peckish. Do I have any nearly foods? Guess that's the closest one. Okay. So now that I've saved, if I get killed somewhere through here, shouldn't be too big of a deal. But also, between here and Virgil's Cave, about at least 5 of the red scorpions have already been killed. Either by me or by the children of Atom. But mainly me. The children do very little damage to red scorpions because red scorpions are highly resistant to radiation, otherwise they would be dead here. almost sounded like the scream of a deathclaw. Come on, get on the bloody road. There we go. Okay. Now, I think just like beforehand, my best interest is to run. But not just run, also to find ways to break their AI if they are chasing me. The big thing though is to always stay moving. Yeah, that was quite close. Can you not? Can you not? Seriously, stop whacking me in the back. I'm running away. More rats, save me and fight the big thing that would death you up easy. And we have ghouls. Can I get up this? Yeah, okay. This here might be Deathclaw territory. I don't see any yet. So that's... Oh no, that's a Deathclaw. And I'm also nearby to one as well. How about I go towards this spot? And I'm hidden, okay. Yeah, this place tends to be safe. Tends to be. Come on, can I get up here? Although a really cool item in the game, hypothetically, would be... I think I've tried getting up this before. Like, despite being on some sort of ground, you just don't grip on. And so it'd be smart if you could, like, maybe, you know, not necessarily to the point of giving power armor an extra slot. Okay, yeah, he is that way, yeah. Yeah, like not necessarily giving power armor a slot for the boots or shoes or whatever, the feet thingies. You know, it could just be an extra mod slot for the legs. But there are certain different mods that could be interesting as per the thing there. Like, for example, the main one that made me think of this is the idea of having studs on the bottom. Right, and that'd be a fairly low level mod. Like, it'd the studs on the bottom would basically only require like steel and adhesive. But like for example, using springs, you could probably build something like a momentum conservator that like maintains your momentum, like makes your footsteps springy. Out of my way. So I could totally just launch Molotovs and go back and forth through the load zone. Oh, Virgil, I'm back.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have it.
I have the code.
Suppose you do. How'd you manage?
I've made some friends.
Better you than me. You're not the only. I did the best. Came up with. Here's the symbol. You know the craziest. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along.
Sure, Virgil, but I haven't actually, tuned into it at all.
For the record, but can you?
I got it covered.
Good. And don't you? It's my only. Now go on.
Uh-huh.
And it's a little funny and sad that I never actually get the serum for Virgil. Now, that then puts a lot of pips on the map. So rather than have that, I want to actually go back to Doma City Market actually. Well, if you're going to hear me immediately, I may as well run. Luke Shoes, don't fail me now. Bye. But yeah, so you could have one thing that's like I don't know, like one thing that's like you could have studs, you could have the springs. I can't imagine any reason to intentionally have a slippery surface. Alright, like well, not slippery surface, but I can't imagine wanting slippery feet, to be precise. Like a slippery surface on its own would allow you to a slippery surface would allow you to go faster, because by definition you would have less friction with the ground. But like perhaps with aluminium and nuclear material, you could, for example, You not. You could, for example, you not. There's the capsized factory. Doesn't help me much. Yeah, with aluminium adhesive and nuclear material, you could have like nuclear footprints, right? And so, like, if you, or maybe, I have a bad feeling about that. Yes, I do indeed have a bad feeling about that. That's okay, I can juke him between the trees. He's still following. He's still following, isn't he? No, it's probably something else. But I actually didn't take that much damage in the power armor there. I mean, with the glowing sea, that's the one point where you do want to be better safe than sorry. In normal gameplay, that's generally the longest you have to go without saving, depending on how you go through. Like, if you get through the glowing sea by running your way through, like by just sprinting through, then yeah, it's not going to be too bad. So why do I have a bad feeling about this point? Oh, that's the outside of that place. Okay. Right, gotcha. Now let's just check. They're both marked as being on the Prydwen rather than the actual Boston airport. Now also, hopefully, he actually appears. Ah, I know that place. Now that's WRVR. Yeah, so, oh, and that's baseball place. So I actually want to, or do I? No, that's probably the widest point in the river, and it's probably pushing it quite far. So let's do it this way. Okay, we have a vertibird there. Oh, and it's also the right way to go across. Lovely. Is that a good vertibird? I have no idea. I would assume so, since it appears to be attacking Scrap Palace. We don't have any baddies over here. Anything in this? A postman hat, but not useful. Okay. Right, well, oh dear. Oh yeah, there's a ghoul. Now we have a couple of rad stags. Hi everybody! Give me your flesh. Hi, Mr. Radstag. Wait, why is there... There's supposed to be two dudes here. Oh well, can't complain. Anybody else? Oh. Lovely. Okay. Right, now I think that my armor is doing pretty... Oh yeah, my torso is 100%. Yeah, I barely took damage there. Okay, back into here we go. I don't actually have any sellables, but I can at least try to buy some more bullets. And by bullets I mean fuel blobs. Now, as far as the next perks go, if I wanted to start using stim packs, the next perk is intelligence up by 1, and then chemist 1. Yoink. So let's cook the meat. Okay. Oh yeah, I do have sellables.
Let's see what you got.
Okay. Yoink. And I'll give you those. That. I'll keep those. The irradiated blood is something that I'm fine-ish with selling. Like, it's not something that I would consume. Okay. Now, what's the in-game time? 1 AM.
Hi.
Yeah, let's head over here and do a full sleep. Which is actually probably doubly good to do, because actually there's ceramic which I can grab and take with me. Could probably... Nah, that's not pretty worth it. That I can finally take with me as well. And just like grab a bunch of goodies. And I can carry it, lovely. Right. 7 hours for a full sleep. We also really want to save here so that we don't randomly get killed on the way to the Prydwen. But now that it's daytime, Myrna and Arturo will be out. And that means we can get more flamer fuel.
You can't stop the press. You.
Hey, Myrna.
I suppose we can.
I suppose we can.
Sure.
Here's what we got.
Okay. Oh, you mysteriously don't have it. Lovely. You should though.
Great stuff. If you're in. Let's see what you got. Something. Uh-huh.
Give me your flame of... Why do you not have... Oh... I see now. Yes, because their cycle isn't 1 day, it's like 1.5 days or something weird like that.
Long arms, ammunition.
Probably should buy some food though.
Just stop. We got our own problems.
Oh, do you? Do you? Do you really have your own problems? Well, I'm on your way now, so that's another problem you have. Yeah.
You want your meat sliced thin? You can
I've got a few minutes to browse.
just pull.
Okay. Let's take those, that's free. Do I have a mole rat meat hiding somewhere that I've never... Maybe. Probably take that as well. I definitely shouldn't have any syllables for that. Oh wait, I don't want... Let's not leave behind the power armor, shall we? Love bug steak. I can... Do I want to though? No. It's also, got some steel. Okay. I probably should have put in a very specific fusion core, but that's fine. Alright, so next up, did I do the... I think I would have. Data quests. Yes. Now my character could maybe do the other one, the other quest. But it also doesn't seem like that good of an idea. Like the warehouses quest. Absolutely not a good idea to do the big dig, even though it would give me a lot of caps. And you think that the way you get a lot of caps is by, like, siding with Bobby, but not only is it easier to side with Fahrenheit, you get a bigger reward. Oh, actually, once I'm level 20, then I can go and get the thing. Actually, yeah. So as I'm doing, okay, as I'm doing the Show No Mercy. While I'm doing that, I can get around 2 levels. And while that, for one thing, gives me Chemist 1, which allows me to make stim packs, antibiotics right away, that sort of stuff. Primarily stim packs, because they're easy. Not only that, but it also lets me get the Alien Blaster, which isn't something I can use, but it is worth a lot of caps. Hi, Swan. Did he just yell hi to Swan? I think he did. He's a maniac! Everybody run away! Do you mind? Could you imagine though, like, there's a, you live near to some massively powerful monster, and like as you're there, like as you're living around the monster, you're having to be all sneaky around him. He chews through your people like they're made of butter, all that, and then some random dude just waltzes along, and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Eldritch, buddy, how's it going?" But what would be even better is if it's like it's like you walk along and it's like an eldritch
Daisy.
Means a lot to me that you made the
monster or something. You're like,
Let's see what you got.
hello Mr. Cthulhu, how's it going?
your violence can buy.
Oh. Ah, that's, yeah, 2 each. $262. Yeah, so all but 6. That'll be fine. And now we have exactly 0 caps. Let's put you in. Although I suppose that is some very useful manipulation. Like just making it so that I'm in danger there. And then, whoa, danger! There's ghouls outside and they want to get inside, but the game won't let them. But they're still very, very angry. And then the game is trying to make you be like, ah, it's a ghoul, it's a ghoul. But there's no ghoul. The ghoul is a part of your imagination. This is the Fallout Zone. Do 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 do. Fallout Zone. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fallout Zone. Do you mind? Okay, from here, where do I want to go? Bunker Hill. Alright ghouls, follow me if you can. Hi doggies. Did that dude seriously just run past us? I think he did. Where's this? Oh, I know this place. Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, super easy. So from here, basically, straight to the Pridwin. Paint can. Yoink. Did that guy really just go through that bin? Like that guy in power armor, who's all tough and whatnot, did he really just go into a bin to find some paint? But I suppose the real question is, the real question is, who throws away a full can of paint? And apparently Boston people do, according to this game. Like you have people throwing away full paint cans. You have people throwing away duct tape, bullets. Although I suppose if it was a very gun-crazed society, like in the pre-war, then I suppose finding a small amount of bullets in the trash would be a little likelier. Like you'd be walking along, then you randomly look in your pocket and you're like, oh, there's a bullet there. I wonder where that came from. Well, I can't be bothered taking that around with me, so I'll throw that in the trash. And then lo and behold, all the trash bins slowly accumulate with bullets. Until today, when, if you're lucky enough, you can look into one of those and then find bullets in the trash. Honestly, the most realistic thing to find in a trash bin in this game is stuff like bottle caps. I suppose the most realistic useful item that could be found. Okay, now that I'm here... yes.
Being part of something as important as the Brotherhood. Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
No, I just want your stuff.
I just want to trade a few things.
Very well. Help yourself.
And by a few, do realise I mean all the things. Holy shit, he actually meant all the things. He's really draining me out of stuff.
Feeling a bit nostalgic?
Yes. Oh, there's already a... Whoops. Okay, so here's the high-powered mag and the military circuit board. So that's all I need in there. As per like stuff I need to not scrap. I also want... Actually, the rest I can store away and then build. Actually, no, I'll actually have to call it a day here. So thanks everybody for watching. And I will see you tomorrow, I think. Yeah, so bye-bye.